'cause I am yours. When I fall down, I'll get up, and all your love I can't get enough. You are strong, you are Lord, and I am brave, 'cause I am yours.
Who you say I am, you say I am yours. Doesn't matter what I feel, you I am secure. I will trust in you, don't have to worry anymore. 'Cause I am yours, I am yours. I am yours, I am yours. I am yours, I am Each day is a new day to tell the world about you. So I'll tell them how you saved me, but my life was empty you. 'Cause I know who I am, I know how to dance and praise your name. Oh, 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 this is the way I sing. Oh, 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 to praise my God and King. Oh, 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 this is the way I dance. This is the way. Each day is a new day to tell the world about you. So I'll tell them how you saved me. Hope my life was them to you. 'Cause I know who I am, I know how to dance and praise your name. Oh, 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 this is the way I sing. Oh, 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 to praise my God and King. Oh, 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 this is the way I dance. This is the way. Oh, 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 this is the way I sing. Oh, 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 to praise my God and King. Oh, 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 this is the way I dance. 'Cause I got joy in my heart, and now there's no turning back. 'Cause I got joy in my heart, and now there's no turning back, back, back. 'Cause I got joy in my heart, and now there's no turning back. 'Cause I got joy in my heart, heart, and now there's no turning back, 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 back. Oh, 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 this is the way I sing. Oh, 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 to praise my God and King. Oh, 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 this is the way I dance. This is the way. Oh, 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 this is the way I sing. Oh, 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 to praise my God and King. Oh, 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 this is the way I dance. 'Cause I got joy in my heart, and now there's no turning back. 'Cause I got joy in my heart, heart, and now there's no turning back, back, back. 'Cause I got joy in my heart, and now there's no turning back. 'Cause I got joy in my heart, heart, and now there's no turning back, 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 back. And now there's no turning back.
The fight is on. I'll hold my ground. I'm gonna crash the lies of the enemy. ground. I'm gonna crash the lies of the enemy. But when I doubt, he won't knock me out. 'Cause I know, my God, you fight for me. In you I have the victory. You're the undefeated. I know that you're the risen King. You're the undefeated. Oh, Jesus, you're the undefeated. Oh, Jesus, you're the undefeated. I will fight, I will rise above. In you, my God, I am strong enough. I will fight, I will rise above. In you, my God, I am strong enough. I will fight, I will rise above. In you, my God, I am strong enough. I will fight, I will rise above. You, my God, I am strong enough. In you I have the victory. You're the undefeated. I know that you're the risen King. You're the undefeated. Oh, Jesus, you're the undefeated. Oh, Jesus, you're the undefeated.
Wow, I'm sure you all did a great job dancing. Didn't the worship team do a great job too? Okay, so we're continuing on our video game series, right? So today we're talking about cheat codes. So I'm not sure if any of you are familiar with this. Cheat codes give you advantage to like skip levels, become invincible, to beat the bad guys, right? And maybe some of you don't play video games, but maybe you've played Monopoly or something like that, and maybe when mom and dad are going to the bathroom, or brother and sister, you added a little bit more money to your game because you just had to win. But cheating's wrong, right? I think we all know that. But see, in life, people will try to convince you to use cheat codes, to cheat at life. That you have to have cheat codes to win. But that's not true at all. Which brings us to our big idea. Our big idea today is Jesus wipes out our cheat codes, right? So cheat codes equal sin, boys and girls. Like, God doesn't want us to cheat. He doesn't want us to lie or steal or be jealous of other people. That's not how you win at life. How we win at life is having Jesus in our heart. So let's review our memory verse for this series. Philippians 4:8. Finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. Philippians 4:8. Finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. Philippians 4:8.
Into this.
What? I can't hear you over this vacuuming. Adam, are you gonna help or something, or are you just gonna sit there and watch TV? Come on!
You heard me. I've been toiling away in the fields all day, putting my blood, sweat, and tears into it, and you're just standing around like a spare...
A spare what?
A spare rib.
Haha, you never let me forget that. You know, I've already done 2 loads of dishes, the laundry, and now I'm vacuuming and cleaning up after you. Are you gonna help out or what?
Well, actually, I was watching this extremely educational video. It's about how dangerous the world is. But it didn't have to be that way, did it, Eve?
What are you talking about?
Well, if you hadn't taken that cheat code from that snake, we'd still be in paradise.
Hold on a second. A cheat code. Adam, what are you talking about? Are you too tired? Are you like sleepwalking or something?
No. We had it pretty good in the garden, and then you went and listened to that snake, and then we got kicked out.
I'm not the only one who listened to that snake. Maybe we should chat about this.
Alright, let me stop the video. So a long time ago, we lived in the Garden of Eden.
It was beautiful. It had like every plant. It was so pretty. The flowers you used to pick for me were just so beautiful.
All the animals I got to name, we wanted for nothing.
Right. It was awesome.
But
you were going to explain to the kids why we got kicked out.
Right. We found ourselves in the middle of the garden by the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, which God had told us that if we had eaten an apple, we would surely die. It was the one thing that we could not do if we wanted to stay in the garden forever.
Right. And you heard that rule too.
Yes, I did.
Just saying, kids, it's going to come in handy later in our story. So it was that simple, right? God gave us that one rule.
So we were by the tree, and I was just looking off at the beautiful clouds that God had made.
Yeah, he tends to daydream. So while Adam was daydreaming, I was just admiring the tree. And all of a sudden, this serpent came up to me and was like, did God really say you couldn't eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil? And I kept convincing him. I mean, he kept telling me, no, he didn't really say that and stuff like that. And eventually, like, he's like, this is the way you win. This is the way you win at life. So I took the fruit and I ate it. Mmm. That's delicious.
What's delicious? I'm hungry too. Can I have a bite?
Sure.
Wait a minute. This looks familiar.
Yeah, I'll explain it later, Adam.
And once we had eaten the apple, we realized that we had sinned. And then we heard God, and it terrified us, and we hid.
And what question did he ask you, Adam?
He asked me why I was hiding, and I said to him, because I knew I had sinned, Lord. And he said, how did you know that you had sinned? And I said, because I ate the apple that the woman you gave me had given to me. And God turned to Eve.
But I just told God the truth. I mean, come on. You heard it earlier. The serpent convinced me. He said, this is how you win at life. Take the apple. So I blamed the serpent.
And because we had sinned, we were kicked out of the garden. All because we had listened to the snake and used his cheat code to gain knowledge. Knowledge that we hadn't earned on our own.
So kids, cheat codes, they may temporarily work, but as you can see from our Bible story, it's not a permanent answer. It's not a way to win at life.
No, it's a short-term solution to a long-term problem.
So, are you going to clean up the mess now, Adam?
Yes.
Bye.
dear.
Wow, that was a pretty interesting story of Adam and Eve. What can we take away from that story? Do you remember when Eve was saying that, well, the serpent gave me the cheat code. The serpent made me do it. Boys and girls, the point is that it doesn't matter if it's a serpent or someone trying to get you to do something wrong. You still have that choice. God still gave us that choice. You can either give in to cheat codes or choose to do what's right and what's true and what's noble and what's pure. Like not cheating, not taking a cookie when mom and dad aren't looking. None of you do that, do you? Have you ever felt guilty about something? Like, you stole a cookie when you weren't supposed to? You cheated at a game? You told mom and dad or grandma and grandpa a lie? And you have this like feeling in your stomach and you don't feel good and you think you're gonna get caught and you're worried, and so then you're kind of hiding like Adam and Eve did. They hid because they knew they did something wrong. And boys and girls, when we use our cheat codes, we hide because we know we did something wrong. But you know what? We don't have to hide. We can come to Jesus and ask him to forgive us. Remember our big idea that says Jesus wipes out our cheat codes. So boys and girls, I'm going to leave you with this. People are going to try to convince you to cheat at life. But that's not the true way to win. Remember Adam and Eve, they got kicked out of paradise. They had everything they ever wanted. The real way to win is to have Jesus in your heart. And when you do sin or try a cheat code in life, you just come to him and ask him to forgive you. This morning, we actually have a closing worship song that the worship team helped me do. And it talks about God and Jesus being the king of our hearts, meaning that they rule our hearts, they help us make our choices, and they help us make good choices. So I invite you to pray and worship at this time and just take some time with Jesus and ask him to be the king of your heart. And boys and girls, if you already have Jesus in your heart, it is totally fine to keep asking Jesus to be the king of your heart. It's just a song saying that you know that he's in control and you're not in control, and that he's guiding your steps and he's ruling your heart and helping your choices be right and true and noble and pure.
Let the king of my heart be the mountain where I run, the fountain I drink from. Oh, he is my song. Let the king of my heart be the shadow where